What's going on, Leos? We're going to go ahead and jump into your October 17th through the 23rd weekly reading here. We're going to take a look and see what is going on with y'all for that week, or this week, whenever you're watching the video. So keep in mind, these are general readings. Feel free to check your other placements. I always recommend checking your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. You may find that readings may resonate more for different placements or different signs, or you may just find other messages in those readings. So let's see, Leo. Choices and options, Leo. Your imagination is very active at this time as well. And I've been saying this throughout all the readings for like the past week. With Mars square Neptune, I do feel that does bring a very active imagination. So yeah, but it's about not getting lost in the illusion of things, but let it sort of come into create. Actually, I'm right here, but let it come into like create a newer vision for yourself. And I'm almost getting, for a lot of you, it's like you're trying to figure things out here. You're trying to see what makes sense, what doesn't make sense, what's fluff, what's not fluff. You know, what is just like your sense of direction right now. I feel like there's a lot of ways things could go, but I feel like it's about picking the smart option. I feel like it's about picking the option to where you know, like, it makes sense. Mars square Neptune, though, can bring an energy of like, it can create like a lot of false illusions. So I almost want to tell you like to just be aware of that. With the Wheel of Fortune, though, being the overall energy for the week, the Wheel of Fortune always signifies the constant state of change of the universe. So for a lot of you, I do feel like there's a lot of changes going on. We're all going through these changes, especially when the eclipses are coming, when we go into Scorpio season. The Wheel of Fortune is going to be coming out a lot. I already know it is. And like the Judgment, I can already see it's going to be like Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, Death card, because we're going into Scorpio season, all that type of stuff. But the Wheel of Fortune is here for the overall energy of the week. Lots of changes going on. I feel like a lot of things are in motion. A lot of things you won't be able to really tell or see until like later. So I feel like it's important to keep perspective here, but just to adapt as best as you can to the changes. I have been saying with the Seven of Cups and like that Mars square Neptune energy is to sort of focus moment by moment. Don't get caught up in like an illusion or get lost in a fantasy about the far future. I feel like the more present you can be, balancing your analytical mind and your intuitive mind, I feel like will lead you to the best results here. So Seven of Wands, though, in your challenge, I feel like you could be trying to force things here. Seven of Wands, and I also get an energy to you too, where you could be very ambitious here, Leo. And I'm getting this energy with the Seven of Wands. It is telling you to stay bold and stay like, you know, stay bold and stand up for what it is that you want, or to take action toward what it is that you want. However, that's your challenge, though. I feel like I'm getting an energy here to not let your ego get in the way, Leo, to like trying to force things through. I'm a Leo, so I can say this, okay? Everybody says Leo got big egos, right? I mean, it's partly true, it's partly not true. And sometimes our egos can get in the way. So I feel like with the Seven of Wands, it's telling you not to let your ego get in the way of a situation. Knight of Cups is telling you to be open to all possibilities here. And to keep in mind like the bigger picture of something here. The Queen of Wands is in your near future. Whatever this is that you're experiencing here, Leo, I do feel like with the Queen of Wands being here in your near future, this is you really starting to embody just joy and happiness. I do get an energy to where you are very much in the present moment with the Queen of Wands in the near future. And with that black cat, it does represent mysticism. And with the Neptune energies going on, a lot of you are going to be really connected to your intuitive abilities. So I feel like it's important for you to trust your intuition, to trust your psychic abilities, to trust your psychic senses, but to also have, you know, some logic to it. If something doesn't make sense, but you feel something's off, but it just doesn't make sense, it's probably, you know, that could be the illusion of Neptune. It's a very thin line, a very fine line. So I feel like just by being in the moment, being content, being joyful, following what it is that you want to do that's inspiring you, being a clear channel for the divine to guide you through these transitions. I feel like you'll be really happy here with the Queen of Wands. Knight of Wands is something you're unaware of. The reason why I said force earlier with the Seven of Wands, because I did see this Knight of Wands is something that you're unaware of. Knight of Wands can be like impulsively taking action. So for some of you, I feel like the universe isn't wanting you to be like impulsive for some reason. I'm not saying that you're impulsive, Leo, but I'm saying with the Knight of Wands, I feel like the universe may be wanting you to sort of slow down a bit. So that's kind of like what I'm getting here, Leo. Trying to tell Leo to slow down. Ah, shit. Five of Swords is in your outcome here. Whatever this is, I'm going to have to clarify it, but I do feel like this is you in your life starting to detach yourself. There's a lot of energetic energies going on, and there's a lot of intangible energies that can be felt. A lot of you, I feel like you could be really starting to tap into like an energy of like protection, not like in a sense that you feel like there's like it's in some negative way, but it's in a way to where it's like you could be cord cutting, you could be like really like watching what type of energies you involve yourself with because of just the sensitivity in general right now. But with this Five of Swords, a lot of you, I do feel like whatever direction you're trying to go with your goals, I feel like you're willing to do whatever it is that you need to do. Because the Five of Swords will represent winning at all cost. And it does represent to where it's like you're having to take the lead in situations, and you're having to make things, happen here. So let's pull your oracles here. I'm not gonna lie, doing these readings today, the energy feels really weird. You got fifth house creativity. That's what I said. That's what I was saying. The Seven of Cups, the Queen of Wands. I feel like your creativity could really be activated because of your imagination that's very activated. So I feel like you could be being really creative this week, especially with the Queen of Wands being here. Knight of Cups. So you got emotions are running high here. I feel like you're charged up, Leo. And you have flexibility with the sacral chakra. So sacral chakra could be to have allow yourself to bend, Leo, but not break, right? Allow yourself to bend and be flexible. I feel like the more flexible you can be, the more adaptive you can be in situations. And as Leos, we're very fixed, right? We're fixed energy. So when we're fixated on something, like we can just literally like just be fixated on it to the point where it's like we don't give up, and that's like sort of the ego getting in the way. I'm getting with that flexibility card. It's telling you to be as flexible as you can, because I feel like maybe your way, or just the way you're trying to do something, there may actually be an easier way or a better way. So with the Seven of Cups, I feel like it's telling you to be open to all possibilities, all scenarios here. Let's clarify your reading, Leo. What does the emotions are running high? I feel like that this is relating to the Knight of Wands. Like, don't let your emotions sort of get in the way, and to make you do something impulsive. You know what I mean? Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Yup. Some changes going on here. Some of you, change is really all you have at this point. I feel like that's the case for a lot of us right now as we enter into these eclipses. It's like change is all we got, is all we have. So I feel like it's telling you to adapt to the changes as much as possible. King of Wands, Seven of Cups, so right now, and your energy is, like I said, I feel like you're very ambitious right now. There's some type of vision that you're having for yourself that is emotionally propelling, that's really activating your deep desires here. So, all right, Leo, let's see. Seven of Wands in the Hierophant here. Ace of Pentacles in the Queen of Wands. So there is something new. Could be a new opportunity for some of you, or there's a chance here to, a chance and an opportunity here for you to take with the Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, sorry. But yeah, for whatever this is that you're starting to like conjure up, or you're starting to tap into here, as far as like your visions or your creativity, Leo, I feel like with this Ace of Pentacles, you're giving it its first shape and first form here. Something you could be creating, whether that be a project, career, or just some sort of opportunity, or you could just be having a good time. And I see some of you guys, some of you could be like designers, or you could be designing something here. That's just what I'm getting intuitively. But the Hierophant and the Seven of Wands here, but either way, I feel like there's a golden opportunity, something that you're, that's very potent, and it's also very, has a lot of potential behind it. The Hierophant's here with the Seven of Wands in your challenge. I feel like your challenge is like, you know, I feel like there's like one way you're trying to do things, Leo, but it's almost like there's like a million ways you can do it. But I feel like you're very like fixated on one way. I feel like the universe is really wanting you to be open to a lot of different things here, or to try to keep an open mind. The Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands here is something that you're unaware of. You're making a lot of progress here. And what I honestly get to with the Eight of Cups, I gotta be real, because this is a Saturn energy on this cup, or on this card. I can't talk. I feel like it's wanting you, though, not to let your imagination run so wild to the point to where it's like, you know, you get lost in some sort of illusion. I feel like that's Mars square Neptune can create that. I'm just really trying to give people a heads up with this energy coming. I'm telling you. But yeah, I feel like it's wanting you to be realistic as well with what it is that you're doing. So you do have the Knight of Cups and the Five of Wands is how you get through your challenge here. Yeah, I mean, this is it's requiring flexibility. Like, how to get through your challenge is having flexibility. And it's also about, like, the challenge in and of itself, I feel like, is like like to be flexible, like just to keep it simple. Five of Swords, Nine of Swords. What is this about? Nine of Cups here. I feel like for some of you, you're stressed about whether or not you're going to be getting what it is that you want. I still feel like you're fine. I'm honestly getting here. It's like maybe you're feeling like there's so many things to think about, or whatever the case might be. But it's like I feel like logically you're trying to figure things out. You know, I'm almost getting like like when you have anxiety, it's like logically sometimes you don't really know why you're anxious. But you know, to me, I've always realized like it's because sometimes like I'm not choosing to let go of certainty, right? It's like uncertainty can cause restlessness and nervousness. I feel like with the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Wands, I feel like it's telling you just to stay in the present moment, and instead of channeling all your energies or focusing all your energies on negative things, I feel like it's telling you to focus on the positives and to stay in alignment vibrationally with what it is that you want to experience in the future, or what it is that you just want to experience in general. So I'm actually going to extend your reading out, Leo. I just feel like I need to. I mean, I even extended out other people's readings. Six of Wands is here. Three of Wands. You got some victory and success moving forward. Three of Wands, Six of Wands. It's a process. I don't think you've completely hit your goal yet, but the process in and of itself could be just as rewarding. And I feel like you're going to be noticing that. And you have the Queen of Swords here as well. I feel like this is you and your outcome, understanding the direction of where things are going or where to take things, and having a more sort of clear understanding of how to go about things here. But nonetheless, I do feel like Six of Wands, Three of Wands there's victory, success, things your ship's starting to come in, you're starting to see results. Although I don't feel like you're totally where you want to be. I feel like it's the process, though. This is a weekly reading. So yeah, that's what I got, Leo. I feel like these are what? I just want to clarify this tower. Oh, Leo. Ace of Wands. It's a brand new beginning. Well, I mean, it's Saturn square Uranus right now, right? That's what I'm getting with this. Timelines collapsing, new ones emerging, And for a lot of you, I feel like you're creating these timeline collapses yourself and these tower moments yourself, because I almost get that you sort of know what's coming up, like intuitively, or what. Some of you guys can be psychics. So I feel like this is like an energy here to where it's like you're initiating yourself into change and preparing yourself for the changes. So that's what I got, Leos. I appreciate y'all for watching as always. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button before you leave. Feel free to subscribe. Be sure to also click the notification button bell. You'll get notified whenever I upload your videos or whenever I go live. You can follow me on Instagram. Link is down below if you want to follow me there. I will be posting more content on there. But otherwise than that, Leos, I will talk to you in the next one. Bye, y'all.